Hi, I'm TaVona with TaVonaDenise.com, and I just wanted to take this time to introduce myself and let you know what the top 10 benefits are of working with me as your success coach. So, I got started in this work as a weight coach because people had seen me get rid of 80 pounds and they started asking me, how do I do this? And the funny thing that I noticed when I was working with them is that they knew what to do, they just weren't doing it. And so, what I also noticed as I worked with them is that a lot of them had other things where they knew what to do, they weren't doing it, and they weren't making any progress. And so, a lot of the people that I work with have full time jobs, and time is a big thing for them. So, they weren't making progress in their goals, and they would come home, sit on the couch because they were tired, and they weren't eating, they weren't exercising, and they weren't making progress towards their goal. Many of them, the goal being to start a business and take that full time. So, I really help my clients take a huge, overwhelming goal, what seems very huge and overwhelming to them, and help them get past the fears, the frustrations, and the overwhelm and move to more of feeling confident, excited, and happy about really making progress towards their goals. And so, how do I do that? Really, four questions: what, why, how, and what if. And so for the top 10 benefits, I'll start with what. What is the goal? What specifically are you working towards? A lot of times I find that people don't make progress in their towards their goals for three reasons: fear, confusion, and overwhelm. So if we're very, very clear and specific on the goal, that does eliminate some of the confusion and some of the overwhelm. So the second benefit of working with me is we get very clear on your why. It's going to take a lot of energy to get things started. And a lot of people are not successful in reaching their goals because they quit too soon. And so, what will fuel you and what will help you have the edge is to be very, very clear on why you're doing this beyond the surface reason, like beyond just wanting $1 million or beyond just wanting to look cute. Why are you doing this? So that will help. The third thing is how, and this is the biggest part of what we do together in terms of the bulk of it. How? How are you going to do this? And like I said before, a lot of people knew what to do, they just weren't doing it. So I really help you tease out the steps, and we come up with a step by step plan that feels very manageable for you. Then, in terms, the next part of it is prioritizing. I teach you a very simple way to prioritize things. So, the only question you have to ask yourself is, what's next? Then I help you to find a way to find space in your day to do what you need to do to make this goal happen. Now that you know what to do, you need time and you need space to do it. So I teach you some very easy ways to put habits and routines into your day that don't feel very restrictive, that still fit your lifestyle and your personality so you can have the time and the space to keep moving forward. And then energy. We talk about energy in terms of eating to give you energy, sleeping to give you energy, exercising to give you energy, and all of that's wonderful. But there are certain other things that will help give you a continuous supply of people. And sometimes it means getting rid of negative thoughts, getting rid of negative people, and whatever else might be draining your energy. And we really talk about that. And I also give you a little technique that in 1 minute a day, you can boost your energy at any point. One of my favorite things that I love about working with clients, and one of their benefits of working with me, is self motivation. There are going to be times, even with the best plan, where you're just like, I don't feel like it. And so I have a very effective, but not painful way to help you keep moving forward. And part of that, as you heard me say before, is your why. And so we get into that: what to do, how to recognize that it's happening, and what to do when it happens, because it's going to happen to all of us at some point, and you don't want to be thrown off of your game. And so the eighth benefit of working with me, which I have also noticed a lot with the coaches that I hire, that I have a life coach. And the reason why I do that is because I want to perform better. There's some area or some areas of my life that I'm not maybe getting the progress that I want, or I'm not getting the results that I want. And I want someone else outside of me with different eyes and different skill set to look in and see where I might be going off, or what tweaks I can make to do better. And so you get that with working with me, the accountability. And just sometimes it's one of those things that knowing, since you're trying to work for yourself, or you're trying to get rid of this weight for yourself, knowing that somebody is there that is going to hold you accountable to it. Then number 9 is resources. I'm a connector, plain and simple. And so if I know someone or something that you need, or that may help you along in your goals, it's yours if I have access to it. So I want to read something to you that came from one of my past clients. And she said, I appreciate that TaVona has tools for any issue that I may have, including podcasts, infographics, books, and the like. I love having a well-resourced coach. And so when you work with me, you have that too. And the 10th benefit, and I'm sure we can probably come up with more in time, but for this purpose, we'll do 10, is the continued support, because I'm a physical therapist by trade, and I decided not to become a doctor because it was my experience that you would go to the doctor, they'd ask you what was going on, they give you a pill, send you on your way, and there was usually no follow-up, no feedback. Did it work? Did you take the medicine? Whatever. And so when you work with me, even when our coaching relationship is over, it's not really over. You're always part of the family, and I am really invested in your success and helping you succeed. And that's why I work mostly with entrepreneurs that are soul and heart centered and service based, because me helping you to be successful helps more people in the world be successful. And I want to make sure that you get your dream off the ground so that we can help heal the world. And so if you have some kind of dream or some goal that you kind of been tinkering with or kicking around, or you kind of make progress and you kind of stop, you're all in and then you're off, even if it is weight loss just for your own health or your children's health or what have you, I would love to talk to you. I would love to do a discovery session with you. Let's just talk about it. See, can we figure out what some of the blocks are, and if it would be a good fit for us to work together. And if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, or that you need, or that you want, you can reach out to me. I'm easy to be found on TaVonaDenise.com, and I'll spell that TAV as in Victor, ONA, Denise, DENISE.com. I so look forward to speaking with you.